In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Only one team will keep the winning waves going to start the season as we're off in week 2. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 32. That's into the hands of Moore. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, the odds aren't great when you throw into double coverage. Normally you see one of the defenders make a play on the ball. 2 men nearby, and that's a missed opportunity for the coverage to make an impact play.
Third and 4 coming up now. Williams from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
On 4th down, it's Torrey Taylor on for the Bears to punt this away. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Officially a 55-yard launch. And it's going to be Texans football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Nike Texans. Hey, uno. 11. Punky.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. And the catch is made down the right sideline. We got 24 yards on the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Speed left. Out to the right.
Ooh, play clock running out. D'Amico Ryans calls for a timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Look to high, look to high. Hey, south. Run.
From the gun, Stroud. Has his man, it's Mixon. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Robin.
At the 42-yard line.
Hey, Uno Mars. Why Tony? Run.
From the 42. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Markers reset. Ball at the 37. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And he'll be out of bounds just a yard or two short of that 25. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
2J. Robin. Hey.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Offense up to the line fast.
1 yard gain.
Brings up second and 9.
Hey, Uno. Run.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Option play headed right on first and goal. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
No gain on the play. Leads to second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Back-to-back runs, stop short, and now it leaves him with a big third and goal.
Now third and goal.
Here we go.
On the option, here's Mixon. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
If only this defense could look like that on every play, Kate. They were angry, motivated, focused. And they took that anger out on him and this offense, forcing a fourth down.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And they're on the board.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Yeah. Bet.
Fairbairn has it all
All right,
set up for the
all right.
kickoff.
All right, bet.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
Yeah, you're welcome.
They're out and set. 1st and 10. Pinned off running right. Here's Swift. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he'll get it up to the 44. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the 1st down that comes with it.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just a field goal separates these two. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Bears football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. He's got it, room to run. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. 1st down, here's Swift. And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. From the 37. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're going to face 3rd down.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He makes the catch. And he'll score. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Roma Dudes, a touchdown. That is a touchdown to one of their prime receiving targets.
This is really what you pay your skill guys for. You know, I had an old coordinator say it's my job to get you a one-on-one. It's your job to go out and win it with a touchdown.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Kadarius Toney now to return it. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11. Buggy. Look to high. Hey, south. Good.
Here's Stroud now. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. The tip definitely broke up that throw. So that brings up 2nd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Oh, hey. Hey, uno more. Why, Tony. 19 Texas.
They motion the slot man right.
Hey.
2nd and 10. Stroud to throw. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon. And the Bears will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock.
You're welcome.
Effortless. He made it look to throw it that deep. Or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. A give right side for Swift. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
From the 46. That's caught, Keenan Allen. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a Bears 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the pistol, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. On the ground with Swift. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break.
And he takes this one in for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. Some good work on that return. Brock gets this up to the 33. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll begin with a run by Mixon. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Here's 2nd and 7. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jalen Johnson with the pick. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Now an inside handoff to Swift. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Bears looking for a score before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Staying grounded with Swift. And they're going to stop him after he runs it inside the 35. It's a gain of 5, and he's just short, so that's third and less than a yard.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
On third down, here's Swift. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Going to run again with Swift. And his charge towards the line, that's right around 3 yards.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 27. Pass is caught at the 9. And he drives this forward to the 6. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. A handoff left for Swift. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
It's 2nd and goal. Again, it's going to be Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears get more points to end a lopsided first half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
11.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Look the hot, look the hot.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. To the left sideline, complete. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that lowers the deficit to 15.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
One last play before the break. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. So we've reached halftime with the visiting Bears in front. Now we'll send you east to our studios in Orlando. That's where Jonathan Coachman is waiting to bring you the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us? As always, a hat tip to Coach for his hard work during the break, as we're happy to welcome you all back for the start of our third quarter. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Here's Steven Sims with the return. And look at this return. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
South.
Stroud off the play fake. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Terrell Smith. And the Bears are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, you kind of had a feeling, Brock, that they were going to be passing early and often coming out of the locker room on the losing side of things, right? And that coverage, man, they knew it too. Right there to make a play on the very first throw.
Yeah, no doubt, I think in any of our minds, they knew a throw was coming defensively, and that's fine. You could know it's coming, but you got to then go out and execute and take it away. Played right into their hands, and now a chance to add to this lead.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Williams set to pass. Catch made by Allen. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Running behind center with Swift. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
Second and 6 coming up here. Williams from the gun. He's still going at the 30. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's a Chicago first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10. Swift gets it, going left. And he gets it down to the 13-yard line. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
2nd and 3 now. And on the give, it's Swift. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Here's Williams. It's caught. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket. You can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Second chance at 6 here. It's 2nd and goal. Running with Swift out of the gun. And he takes it into the end zone for a Chicago touchdown. The Bears push their lead further to start the half. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just a positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Oh, hey. Why Tony? 19 Texas. Hey, uno.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into the hands of Schultz. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
11. Look to hot. Hey, south.
1st down, Stroud. This is complete to Schultz. They get 27 on the play. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Hey, uno more. Why Tony? 19 Texas. Hey, uno.
From the red zone now. Finding Collins. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Alert the hot. Hey, south. Hey, uno more.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Why, Tony? 19 Texas. Hey, uno. 11. Hey.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing a fourth down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it only does a little against the deficit, which drops to 19.
He's happy to bring him 3 points closer, but I'm sure he sees the situation of the game. He knows 3 isn't going to cut it to end these drives. They need to find the end zone.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Swift to start the drive. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Able to get it to Moore. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. That's the end of the 3rd. New set of downs for him from the 46. On the carry, it's Swift. And he'll bring him down after a small gain to the 48. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Williams will look to throw. Has a man, it's Scott. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, 3rd down. Working from the gun, Williams. He intercepts the pass. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Such a huge point of emphasis for so many defenses, clogging up the middle of the field. They saw that receiver enter the middle and did a terrific job of baiting the quarterback into the throw, and an even better job of forcing the interception.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
the hot, alert the hot. Hey, south, south. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more. Tonight.
From the gun, Stroud. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
19 Texas. Why Tony? Tony. Tonight.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. The Bears close it in, and they'll get him.
Alert the hot.
Offense up to the line fast.
It's a 10-yard
Hey,
loss.
uno.
And 20 at the Bears' 39-yard line.
19 Texas. Hey, uno. 11. Buggy. Tonight.
Another try following the sack. That one is caught left side of the field. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Why Tony? Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Through the defense he goes, room to burn. Hits the 20. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. They're out and set, 1st and 10. They run with Swift. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. This is Swift, and he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. To throw, Williams. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Texans have some new life in the 4th.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Buggy.
Shotgun now for Stroud. Complete to Dell. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Alert the hot. Hey, south, south, south. Hey, uno more, uno more, uno more, uno more. Why, Tony? Come on.
First down from the red zone. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans can make it a one-score game as they trim the lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Frank. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now a give to Swift. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
It was University of Wisconsin, Kate, the first time I heard this term, slow to explode through. And think how good that Badgers run game has been at the college level. Well, they made runs like that look easy. Slow to explode through.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. They'll run now with Swift. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Second and 3 now. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Give them 3 yards, and they're just inches away on 3rd down. That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Bears leading by 8. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. Back-to-back carries here. 5-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Bears 1st down. No surprises here. Defense quick to stop that clock. We've got 1:53 left in this game. 1st and 10 from the 41. On the ground with Swift. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Final timeout called by the Texans, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. Man, offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
2nd and 3 now.
Let's go now.
Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. A give right side for Swift. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Staying grounded with Swift. Down to the 10. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, uno. 11. Puggy.
Here he is to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Why Tony? 19 Texas.
To throw. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
11.
Looking to throw it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
I mean, you could see it right there. The trajectory of the ball changed as it was in flight. You know, on shorter throws, receivers, they can focus, they can adjust quickly. But on a long-distance throw like that, a tip, well, it really alters the course of the ball and makes it so tough to make an adjustment in time.
Puggy. Alert to high. Under. Hey, south. Hey, uno more. Why Tony?
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. And he will get the first as they touch him down. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. So the Bears take this one on the road. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0.